Welcome, guys, to the FACEVERSE. As you can see, we all brought our cameras to the Cameraverse today. You can see all of our beautiful visages right in front of you if you are on YouTube. Who are these beautiful people I see? Oh my gosh, I'm blushing. It's Mark right there on the right. Further right, we have Philip Johnson, who is giving me a haircut in a few weeks. I'm so fucking pumped for that, by the way, man. To my other right, in the middle, I'm bad with like citing directions. We have Logan, and then we have like Ty below him, and below Mark, we not just in position of screens. We have Darrell, and then with that sick fucking dog radio sign.
Oh no! We heard nothing, bro. The Matrix gotcha. The Matrix gotcha.
The Matrix.
It got me again. Fuck.
Well, it's definitely going to get us nerds in this episode.
That silence was just awe of the Global Nerds podcast, guys.
It's gonna be all today. Watch.
It's lovely silence.
Wait, but Philip's giving you a haircut. Let's rewind a little bit. What you about to get
Yeah,
faded
man.
up? Like, what are you getting?
Next week, man. He actually, this is just proof of what a shit friend I am, man. I'm so sorry. I forgot that you ran a haircut shop very briefly in our conversation. Then you brought it up again. No, man, I gotta come for a haircut, man. We're doing this.
Give him a breaking bad. Give him that Eisenberg cut.
Dude,
Oh, heck no. Can't do that, man.
buzz cut. I'm going into the
rougher.
military. He's giving me the buzz cut before I go into the Marines.
Oh, you might look like Jada. Okay, gotcha.
I'm probably gonna fall out in the first day though.
No, we can't talk about Jada hair before Will come out somewhere and smacking motherfuckers. Like,
Man, look, I will say it right.
Bro, his
Man.
career is in such a
I wish
bizarre
I-
phase,
I
man.
wish you would slap me. I would slap the fuck out of his ass.
It's so horrible.
The chair too. Hit your ass with a chair too, man. Fuck that. You gonna slap me? I'm gonna hit your ass with a chair there. Slap that chair, nigga.
Yeah. We need Will Smith in combat sports because that looked like it was a powerful slap there.
we need Will Smith in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yes.
Just remember this: that slap was
The
so
funny part,
epic,
Chris-
it will
Chris Rock
always
like
be
this.
remembered by everyone
Like
in
this
the
whole time.
world.
Have you guys ever watched slap fights on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're-
Absolutely
I saw
not.
somebody to sleep, man. Slap the dude. He's like, I was like, damn, he was asleep with one slap.
Hey, the girl slaps are funnier though. Like they are up there. Like
Yeah. Honestly, if they wanted to bring some clout to slap fighting, Chris Rock and Will Smith could go into a slap fight together. It would bring so much press. It would make them so much money. It would bring so much clout to slap fighting. It has to happen now.
And they would
make
do it too. That's
they
the
can make
scary
that
part.
silhouette their logo.
Yeah.
But mind you, Will Smith from Philly. He might take it personal though. He might try to fight him for real though.
True.
Mm,
West
I-
Philadelphia, born and raised. They have to have that playing in the background.
Yeah, he's really from
Fresh
Philly.
Prince of Bel-Air theme
They take
in the
things a whole
background while they're
different
slapping
level.
the shit out of each other.
Man,
Wait a
I
minute
honestly
now.
don't think he can fight.
Shit, I
Who,
think
Will?
Will Smith can fight.
Yeah,
Shit,
I don't think he can fight.
you
I
crazy
don't know.
shit.
He definitely shows he can move when he's gotta.
Man,
He-
look,
he only
one
fight when it's
slap,
necessary.
one slap does not prove you know how to fight.
When he
Yeah,
start
but I
rapping
mean-
airs and shit, he gonna be ECW.
Well,
you know,
a slap in front of millions of people. You know that tells you don't fuck with me.
Oh, okay, it was Kevin Hart. I was thinking Chris Rock for some reason.
I found
Wait.
Godzilla, y'all.
Oh my god.
Oh wow,
Nice.
the hell you got a Commando Dragon?
beautiful.
Well, I had a lizard on my shoulder.
I'm sorry. I thought that was a ball sack.
Ah, that's a Commando Dragon.
Mhm.
They need to be a set.
Then I'm like, oh my god, ball sacks don't have mouths or scales.
I hate them son of bitches.
Horrible.
One bite, you dead. One bite, you already poisoned. By Commando Dragon, and they drag your ass up. They try to eat you up and shit. Fuck that. Fucking Godzilla. I hate y'all niggas.
Worse than snakes?
Yeah. They
Wait,
kill
pause.
snakes
You
for
hate
one bite.
Godzilla?
Yeah, I hate Godzilla. Cause
Why do
every
you
time I
not
see,
like Godzilla?
cause he remind me of Commando Dragon.
I mean,
Wait.
So-
We're gonna put sip at Godzilla I'm talking about. The Godzilla 2000 like the Commando Dragon. All right, we're gonna put sip with it.
So you're meaning
2000
the
Godzilla?
crappy New York Zilla that's not God in whatsoever.
Man, that's
a
Yeah.
giant T-Rex.
that Godzilla 2000 was the latest.
We need a Komodo dragon. We need a Komodo dragon horror film made for Shy now with Andy Serkis in the mocap suit as the Komodo dragon.
So you may want to put out a gun and shoot that damn dragon. Back the fuck
anyways.
up. Back up. Don't come near me, goddamn. Back up.
So speaking of
I'm looking at the
Godzilla,
new Godzilla, man. I'm trying to see. I'm looking at it right now, right? From what? I don't know which one this is, if it's -1 or the Monarch. But
All right.
this,
Well, we got
this one
two.
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the
Can y'all see this shit? Come on, fucker.
Nah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can-
play it.
Oh wait, I can
Yeah,
see
play
the. Oh, I saw it briefly.
Oh, that's-
briefly.
that's
How
actually
you turn off
AI
this
work.
damn background real quick? Hold up. Because now I'm fucking confused.
There you go.
How do you turn
This
on
one.
it?
Oh no, that's -1. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
So-
a Super Saiyan drive. That's a Super Saiyan Godzilla right there.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, the way
He's shooting the electricity out his back. Yeah.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Godzilla.
yeah.
Okay, well, that's the one I
atomic
wanna
breath
see.
Charge up.
This shit looks
Ooh.
amazing.
From what I am hearing from two different YouTubers, one actually lives in Japan and went and saw it. The other one just reported on it. Best damn writing we've seen from Toho in a while,
Oh.
and the best damn connection and balance between humans and Godzilla that we've seen in a while in a Godzilla film. Because sometimes it just focuses on the humans. Sometimes it just focuses on Godzilla and his monster friends.
But they ain't finished the one we need. They got the Godzilla versus Kong. We ain't finished that one. They already hopping into another jump. We ain't gonna finish that one.
That I don't even know. I
Who
just hope this Godzilla movie is in English because I do not want to watch subtitles.
Hell yeah, you gonna be bringing that shit all night.
It should be in English
sure.
when it hits theaters December 3rd for us.
You gonna read that shit like it's the Passion
Oh,
of the Christ.
December 3rd? Okay. Okay.
It's out for Japan right now.
I just want to see Mothra, man. That's my favorite kaiju.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some of the posters here. If it's this epic, like the posters, like, why is it blurry? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that shit is super blurry. Like, what's that?
Come on.
Yeah, you have focus problems.
That like thing. Is that thing?
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Dang.
No, that is
Like,
not
if
shit.
it's like this movie, like, I'm excited for it. You know what I mean?
Godzilla look like he pissed the fuck off.
Oh, he's majorly pissed in this one. Just by trailer standards.
Godzilla like, you
That's just
motherfuckers
it,
wake
though.
me up in the damn ocean. I'm
See, that's the thing, though. Is Godzilla male or female in this one? Is it ain't like good or bad? I'm trying to look at all the information for Godzilla.
What ticks me off, just by watching the trailers, it seems like they are rewinding history yet again to the 1954 movie where they got to reintroduce the character, reintroduce it with new lore, just reboot the entire thing for a fifth time.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Or
This might be
sixth.
trash. I'm looking at the budget. How much I think the budget is?
$10.52.
Dollar store.
Damn near.
If I
They
remember
said
correctly,
$15
it's,
million
yeah.
for the budget for U.S. dollars.
Oh.
15 million?
That's
Ooh.
like Fox.
We're gonna see
budget.
Godzilla one time.
That's like Fox budget.
And then a lot of people at the computer going, "Oh my god, we've hacked into it. Godzilla is coming," and then that's it.
He
That's it.
That's
$15
the
million
Lion
on
King
the
He
budget.
he just runs by a building like, "Hi."
That's it.
Well, would
15
you
million.
Sorry,
rather?
the CGI is
Godzilla.
going to be shit. Yeah, like I don't know. Either the CGI is going to be shit,
Yeah, just what
or
the
we going to see him for a total of 2 minutes. Like, I don't understand, man.
Honestly, I hope they don't pull some of the older movies and we wait an hour and a half to see them.
Maybe,
But
maybe on a $15 million budget USD. I don't know what they can do with that CGI. All that CGI is so good nowadays. When they use AI to finish in and fill in the gaps, they may be the thing there. That may be AI.
It's gonna be a
I mean, how much does
It could be good. It should be good, but you got too many companies now using effects to cut corners.
right?
Right.
I mean,
Those
how much does good
goddamn
CGI cost?
nanobot helmets, man. I don't know how
I
much
don't know.
it costs. But like, I think one example of just like this whole movie has got to be evidence that someone at the top of Disney is pocketing the money that should be going into effects. The creator had like I think half the budget of an MCU film, and the effects in that one look great. You forget you're not looking at real robots throughout so much of the movie. It don't look so good.
Right.
I haven't seen it yet, but I am interested. It's like somebody's supposed to be Jesus or some shit for robots.
Yeah, like there's this child who hasn't really picked a side in the war, but whoever gets their hands on her, the robots or the humans, basically turns the tide of the war because she can control all the machines, and the main human faction wants her dead because of that.
This sounds like some robot chicken, man. I don't think I want to watch it now.
Sound like a Terminator reboot.
It's kind of like it's got a lot of The Last of Us in it and a lot of Logan in it too, but like that's kind of what you got to do if you want to pitch a movie. You got to say it's got a bit of this and a bit of this, and that made money, so you should fund it.
It sounds like Revelation. It sounds like some Revelation.
Hey, I do like originality in movies. I do like that, so I might have to check it out.
It has a lot of originality. Like, I mean, it definitely takes influence, but it's its own story at the end of the day.
Right.
It didn't really interest me that much. If I wanted to watch a machine movie, I'll go back to The Matrix.
This one's I don't know, man. This one's got something new. It was more like Animatrix than The Matrix. Did you guys ever watch The Matrix?
Was my shit.
I did. I
I've
really
seen
did.
That one, yeah. If you like the Animatrix, you'll probably like the creator too.
Right. Speaking of movies, the other Godzilla buddy, the monkey, Kingdom of Planet of the Apes is coming back.
Yes!
I didn't see the trailer because I'm trying to be like going as blind as possible because I'm super interested in this movie. But is it Caesar's son? Or Caesar dead? Like, who is it in this trailer?
Caesar's dead. That's probably his kid, but I mean, they could still get Andy Serkis back.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I watched the trailer and I don't know. I'm tired of the remake of Planet of the Apes.
Did you see?
Is it a remake though, or is it just a continuation of the first three?
It's sort of like a quasi reboot prequel kind of thing. It's a legit sequel to War, if that's what you're asking.
Right.
I just don't think we need another one. Like,
Mark stole it out of my mouth.
yeah, I mean, personally, I just
really
can't.
don't.
I just don't like the films. So I saw the first one with Matt Damon, and that was it. I was just like, I just can't be bothered with this anymore. Why?
What? Matt Damon was in the first one?
I'm sure he's in the first one.
Are you sure you're not thinking about James Franco?
I think we had the original.
He's talking about the not the James Franco one.
The Tim Burton one.
The two.
Tim Burton did make a Planet of the Apes movie.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, I think it is. Yeah, that's the last time I watched it, and I was just like, okay, that's cool. Like, I want a continuation of that one, not just like, oh, I mean, I don't know if it is or if it's the Rising.
Well, from like every other Planet of the
Kennedy.
Apes movie, like even from the ones like back in the 80s and stuff like that, you know,
60s.
it's like a significant time skip.
Well, it's 1968 to 1973. You had 5 films, and then you had the Mark Wahlberg remake in 2001. And then we got this series, which is 5 films long. Oh, I know. Sorry, 4 films, and then we got apparently we had a television series and an animated series. What the heck?
Yeah, there was from what I remember, there was a television series like years and years ago, hence where it's come from.
I remember.
Oh yeah, 74.
Yeah, and then obviously the films were the major big thing, and just after that, just to me personally, just like I get the story, like I like maybe a continuation because it's like, oh, Mark Wahlberg didn't get home, but I'd like to kind of see what would happen next. But then obviously I don't know what the other ones are like. It feels like it's kind of like a prequel, like leading up to it.
I mean, this series could lead up to the original films, but we don't know if these apes can evolve into what we know as the originals.
I feel like they could. I mean, like, you see them talking more and more, and being able to do more and more as the movies go along. They'll get to that point.
Yeah. I mean, I just think, again, it's a film that I don't think anyone's really asked for. Like, holy shit, guys, let's make another Planet of the Apes.
Haven't really asked for any of these movies though.
No.
I mean, the movies we've gotten so far are good. If this one's good, great. If it's not, we still got the first 3.
See, I imagine
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Haven't seen it.
I've not seen it, but quickly going back before we move
Horrible.
on.
It was a snooze fest, man. It was a slog to get through.
Dang.
The best character in the movie was a cupcake.
All hail the cupcake.
This is kind of a minor spoiler. Do you guys care or not?
But it's a movie theory.
A
game theory.
Spoiler ahead.
I saw it, so
of all the characters, of all the animatronics, Cupcake gets the highest kill count.
it's
Fucking
ridiculous.
Cupcake.
But, and now this is information from the game theorist himself, Matt.
It's out
Patrick. There. Mark was going to be in it, and he was going to die. He was going to be the first security guard to die.
Mark, he was going to be in the movie?
Yeah.
Markiplier was going to be the first security guard that dies. But there are rumors, and I pray to God these rumors are true, that he will be in the second one. And if he does not get killed by Foxy, and his last dying words is, Foxy's a big old bag of dicks, then I am fully disappointed in this franchise.
He'd better say that at some point, man. Fuck for a security guard, though. He should be the main character.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. But we all know why he couldn't be in the movie. He was working on Iron Lung at the time.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Seriously, that movie looks like it's going to be great.
All that blood.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be a sequel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
No surprise there. I mean, like, it was Blumhouse's biggest opening weekend.
Like, it almost topped Mario Bros.
I think so, yeah.
Like, oh my.
1 point.
Power of
the movie had an interesting premise, yo. It had an interesting premise. Like, I don't know nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's the game, but was they always ghost kids?
Yes,
it was, yeah. It's a cool lore.
That shit was interesting. I was like, the twists and turns, some of them I saw coming, like the girl being the daughter, I've seen that like in the beginning. But I didn't know it was the dad. I didn't know he was the one who was set up the jobs. That was a twist. And then they was like, no, these kids. And I was like, why is he seeing these damn kids in his dreams? Like, oh shit. Like it had me stumped. It had me stumped. But I'm gonna have to play the game now. That shit was interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
like
the games aren't that good. The lore videos are where it's at for me, anyway.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
just put you in a VR system and
Like, it
call it a
would've
day.
been
Yeah,
nice to
yeah,
see
there you
a
go.
group of- it would have been nice to see like a group of actual like gamers go in there and get killed. It wasn't enough killing. Like,
That'd probably
Yeah,
be
I think
number
that was-
3.
Yeah.
If they had
What-
any head in their, if Blumhouse has any head in their game, 1 will be a setup. Oh, geez, there's not that much killing. It's mainly the mystery of it. 2 will reveal some more stuff. But 3 is going to be the haunted mansion, basically, because that's what 3 was. It was literally, you're not a security guard or anything. You're going through a haunted
This movie
house.
was like an unofficial sequel to The Black Phone. That's what it felt like to me. If you guys saw The Black Phone.
Oh, gee. Oh, my God, yeah.
It was
No,
like an
I
unofficial
didn't.
sequel to
Yeah.
that. Like these dead kids, but he hid the bodies and almost like a kidnapper. I see what y'all doing here.
Yeah, I know
like that
nothing.
aspect.
that's
I know
crazy.
nothing about that game.
So yeah, like I know Friday. I know it's got a huge cult following, but it's never been something that I've kind of gone, oh shit, I need to watch it. Yeah.
Right.
If
Or
you
play
do-
it.
If you do watch it in theaters before it goes, because all the fans there do make for a
Oh,
fun audience
I remember.
experience.
You said watching the theaters? I watched that shit on Peacock
Yeah.
And that's another thing
in my
that,
own home.
You're not gonna miss physical media when it dies, are you?
Yeah, I
Absolutely
actually went
not.
to the movie
I will.
theaters for this one, and I was very disappointed.
I
Yeah.
want physical
some
media
movies
to
I
stick
just
about.
know not to spend
Yeah.
theater money on. You know
You're
what I
not
mean?
gonna
It's like
miss
on
this
Peacock.
It's the full theater experience with the fans that makes it fun. Other than that, there's nothing to see it for. It
now,
doesn't know whether it wants to be a horror movie or adorable. They have a scene where they're building a table fort,
A fort.
with the animatronics.
Right.
A fort.
now, we've talked about ratings in the past with a couple movies. Logan, you might want to mute yourself there. So much wind. Okay,
Somebody
there
on the freeway, that's Logan.
you go. Anyways, so Rotten Tomatoes has an audience score of 88% with a tomato meter of splat rating of 30%. This could be another hit of that biased critics we've heard about. For what it is, it's really good for a horror movie. And I've said this in many different groups, in many different chats. If you have bass in every single freaking horror bit, like, ooh, spooky moment, bass, slam door, it ruins the movie. Just get rid of that crap.
Horror movie, man.
I
It's
mean,
jump scares.
I
If it's
think
gonna be jump scares, no soundtrack.
here's the thing though. They have like 2 or 3 like jump scares in that movie. They needed more. It's FNAF. I mean, like what makes the FNAF jump scares work is like they unwind you with the atmosphere and then they have something jump out at you. And they have none of that in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what hurt it was like, you got to make a movie off of all 5 nights instead of just one. So when you do that, you have that boring bullshit in the daytime no one gives a shit about. Some movies just aren't meant to be that long. 15-minute
The
Phantom would have done the
pacing
trick.
for me wasn't the issue or the tonal imbalance. For me, they didn't focus on the horror of it being like child abduction. If they would have led more into that aspect and that these kids' souls couldn't rest until someone found out, who kidnapped them. And then that little twist at the end that he was still manipulating them to do his killing. That should have been the movie. You know what I mean? That would have been so much more interesting. Like, damn, these kids are disappearing, and now they just like their souls is trapped. Like, this is their living hell. You know what I mean? They should have led into that.
That might be another movie.
Or they could have
Left Behind.
They could have just did
Yeah.
like one or two nights in one movie, called that part one, and then did part two, night 3 and 4, and then make the last movie one big ass crazy night, and the conclusion. Like, it could have been drawn out longer. Like, I feel like they crammed too much, so a lot was just sacrificed. And like we saying, a cupcake ended up getting the highest kill count.
So they could have gave it
Yeah.
the it treatment, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it should have been a lot more serious and a lot more drama instead of just what it was. You know what I mean? Like, when you show the animatronics, they should have been a lot more horrifying. You know what I mean? Like, they should have shot this. It says horror for the genre, but y'all know I hate horror movies. Everybody here know I fucking hate horror movies. I was watching it. It did not jump once, or it wasn't even afraid. Like, the atmosphere wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Do you think?
Now,
Well,
Do you think the whole thing is it's setting up for, like, say, the next one, and then it's like we've learned from like the criticisms that we've got from the first one, and then we'll implement, say, oh, it's not this scary, it needs more jump scares, so we'll put that into the second one, because that's
I
what it
think-
kind of sounds out like it is.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that, because if you watch the first one, you're going to watch it, right? It ends where the bad guy is defeated by the ghost kids, and I don't know where they're going to go from this, because now you just defeated the horror and then motivations for killing people.
Well,
You know what I
that's
mean?
the
So it's
thing.
Do you
kinda
know
like, where
about,
you gonna go now?
You like it's a whole lore to Five Nights at Freddy's. Like,
Oh,
like
okay.
there is different versions of them. It's different, they could take it a lot of places. If
right.
this was just the break in and get the whole beginning lore out of the way, yeah, they did that. If they come back with part 2 and there's more gory and more kills and more this and that, that'll be fine. But as of now, what we got was what we got. Like,
Wow.
Now, we could take this a step further. Going off of what you said, if indeed they just used Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to be like the setup, why not take it into the trilogy book of the Silver Eyes? Those animatronics are terrifying.
Is this a mobile game? Let me start playing this.
It's a mobile
They
game.
do have a
It's
mobile
a Steam game. It's a console game. Take your pick.
It's
you
everything.
better off if you got Steam, you better off playing it on there.
Yeah.
Well,
or just
actually,
watch
phone might be better.
Markiplier's series on it.
Or
Or
Jack.
Yeah.
guys, or Corey Kenshin.
Even better.
Yeah, Corey Kenshin's
Even better,
in the
because I
movie,
ain't gotta
by
get
the way.
scared.
I was just about to. Now
I
that
mean,
you bring
look,
that up.
Hey, I'll rather watch YouTube videos than that.
Same.
That movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather watch somebody play the game than that movie. That movie.
Markiplier, is this him?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's him.
Yep, that would
Okay,
be the
good.
mark
Let
of
me follow.
Plier. The boob, as we call him.
I don't know. Well, someone that has extensive knowledge on this can probably enlighten me on this. Never played the game, never seen the movie. Will probably never play the game or see the movie, and I can care less about it. But because the internet is the way it is.
Oh, hell no.
What
Y'all trying
was
to
that?
kill me with this boy channel. Scary ass.
Oh,
game.
watch the earlier
Right.
videos of FNAF. It's hilarious. Anyways, go
Right.
on, Philip.
But because the internet the way it is, like, of course, they put clips and stuff of their other movies. So I've seen. I'm guessing it's the final scene or whatever. Someone explain to me why this guy had to. Well, someone explain to me why Shaggy from Scooby Doo had to put on the bodysuit.
That made no sense.
and-
Yeah, I think he.
Mm-mm.
I don't get it.
No,
I
that's
think-
part of the lore.
I think it was Defiance there. Like, but there was
No,
just
the
kind
reason
of
why he
vague.
put on that suit. You talking about when he got killed or whatever? Put
Yeah.
on a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Springtraps were already killing him, so he put on the helmet as an act of defiance, I think.
Yeah, the whole thing because it was like a 2-minute clip, and
Yeah.
he just put the thing on and started spazzing him like I don't get it. Somebody explain that to me.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the idea,
Bro,
you want to explain it or should I, Ty?
I can do it. So
Alright.
you
basically,
go. I was just gonna say from my perspective, because it looked like he did that to still try to have some hold over those kids, because they only respected him and feared him when he had on the suit, because he looked like one of them. So in order for him to
Correct.
try to get some type of manipulation over them to be like, yo, I'm still in charge of y'all, he put it back on so that could be the last thing they see. That's what I got from it.
and that is William Afton's signature suit. That is his suit. He built it. He created it. He killed in it. So yeah, he wants control over the kids. I did not expect that way, but yeah, he wants it to be his control. This is my area of expertise type thing, or not area of expertise. This is
My domain.
my domain. Thank you.
Yeah. Mark, Philip, y'all have to watch it. The movie is not as bad as initially as I thought it was going to be. Sure, it has its problems, but when you look at it as a whole, and I completely see it's two movies put together, one a video game, and number one is about child abduction, and they completely don't lean into one or the other. They just ride that fine line, which is the issue for me. They should have picked a side. Is it going to be complete cartoon horror, or are you going to go completely with child abduction?
Mhm.
So
It just sounds so weird.
So
Hey,
So-
did
it does sound
anybody
weird,
see any-
but
did
it
anybody
kind of
see any
works.
Easter eggs?
Easter eggs.
There's too many.
Yeah, a lot. They're good
And
ones
Darrell?
though.
Yeah, I went with a friend. They said that at the beginning of the game, inside like the arcade part, it's a Huggy
What
Wuggy
is that?
game.
So,
wow.
here's the official like character encyclopedia. If it
You gotta turn off your
plays
background.
nice.
We can't see it. You gotta turn off your background.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, no,
But it's that thick, full of characters.
I'm not reading that.
That's just characters.
It's time to show me a book. I am not reading that.
Oh no.
There's just bios on every single like
Yeah.
animatronic or character in the FNAF lore, except for like one or two.
Okay.
If you're ever looking for lore info, Wendigoon's got a really good video on FNAF. Matt Pat's videos are good too, just not meant to be taken that seriously.
Well, no FNAF theorist like FNAF, Rye Toast, Matt Pat, and a couple others. Don't take them seriously, but they have great theories on the game lore.
Would have been cool if they went with some of those theories.
Oh yeah, but I believe Matt Pat did say in his vlog that he was able to talk to the director and some of the people, because they were coming to him and going, how do I play this character? I'm a little terrified on how to play this character. And Matt Pat's like, I have no clue. I've never seen this character in this franchise. So they did create some unique characters.
Question before we move on from Fridays. What is it? Five Nights at Freddy? Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
So during the game. Oh. I always called it Friday nights. Oh well. But when you play the game, right? Do you play as the animatronics, or are you playing as the security guard?
You're playing as the security guard technically. There are a few fan games out there where you could play as like Bonnie. Well, there was a Bonnie simulator. I can't think of. Mark's played a few of them. I can't think of the other two.
Pizzeria Simulator. That's a good one.
FNAF World. You're playing as the animatronics.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was what was the recent thing that came out that was FNAF related? I think it might have been a fan game. It wasn't My Eyes Deceive. I think that's its own thing. Oh god, I can't remember what it was now.
There are too many to count.
True. I just know the latest one I've seen is more open a bit. You're wandering around some mall or amusement park or something.
Yeah.
That's the latest game I've seen of it, I guess. I still don't know about it.
I'm still going through Ruin, the DLC to Security Breach.
Yeah, I'll probably never understand the lore for that game, which
It's
honestly,
a lot.
I'm probably not going to read it. But from what I can tell with the game, and from what I can tell with the game, you're basically a security guard at this pizzeria, whatever place, and you're in a security booth and you're monitoring cameras. That's the only thing I can think of. That's it.
I will probably never play the game, nor will I. Yeah, but I'm glad it's out. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the lore video. The lore.
Watch
is
the
cool.
movie, Mark.
Watch
the movie, man. It's not that bad.
The lore is. This is coming from somebody who doesn't really like the games. The lore is really cool, and the Let's Plays are fun. Markiplier's especially.
It keeps you thinking.
Yeah,
That's why I like it. The books. Tales from the Pizzaplex and the other one I can't think of off the top of my head. They are terrifying to read. You think the movie isn't that gruesome? Go read the books. They're just a collection of short stories. Read the books.
Archon. Well, just like that movie ended. What's the next topic? Invincible has returned, man.
Yes.
Fuck with Invincible or no?
I've not yet seen it. I didn't know when it was released. I only saw a few people talk about it.
You got to watch it.
Oh yeah, I will be.
Invincible has returned with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really cool new bad guy in it.
No, Invincible, man. Omni-Man. Well, I don't want to spoil the first episode, so we're gonna keep it light spoilers here.
What else?
But
it's a really
it's
good
on Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I never heard.
Yeah, they pull some good misdirection at the beginning, man. With that scenario, y'all
got to get this bait.
They introduce a really cool new villain.
Gotta get this one, man.
What's that? Headphone?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a vape.
Right, this one is zero.
Cool.
Yeah, zero nicotine, right? But it's kiwi strawberry. This shit tastes like candy.
No THC.
Wow.
Yeah, shit tastes like candy. Like when you want some candy, but you don't want to eat it because you don't want to be super fat. You just smoke this. It tastes just like candy.
I don't know, Darrell. I mean, I got a whole bunch of candy right here.
Oh, wait. Pause. Hold up. Ty. You cannot be the stereotypical white guy eating candy corn.
I couldn't find the good candy corn flavors. It was $1.
Oh my god!
It was $1.
They make. Hold on, candy corn has different flavors.
Yeah, I found a
they got flavored, chocolate. Yeah.
Strawberry.
And they have creamsicle.
You have chocolate candy corn. That's a thing.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
What?
That
candy corn is not bad. It tastes pretty good. You just can't let people know you're eating it, Ty.
I don't care.
You gotta eat that in private.
Candy corn is
it's a guilty pleasure.
It is addictive though. You're like, damn, man, I want to stop eating, but I can't stop eating.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I like it. It tastes
I eat
good.
the fuck out of that shit, especially the pumpkin ones. The pumpkin ones, they my favorite. They got the Christmas ones.
Sidebar. What's our favorite candy? Sidebar. What's our favorite candy? And you only can choose one.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay, those are good too.
Okay. I'm going to go with Reese's and Nestle Crunch.
Crunch bar.
I say
Ferrero Rocher is my favorites.
Twix.
Hold on. Let's just backtrack for a minute. This man just said the most fanciest sounding French sounding candy bar I've ever heard.
Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero
Ferrero
Rochers are so freaking delicious.
Oh, those the little chocolate balls.
Like with little nuts.
Yeah, I mean, the little
fucking
foil
horrible.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Dude,
Nah, they pretty good though.
It's not the fact. It's not the fact that you eat them, because I eat them every now and then. It's the fact that you pronounce the name so accurately. That's what got me.
See, usually with these, I turn into Mexican candy with the chamoy and all that shit.
Oh yeah, with the chamoy on there, yeah, and some
Yeah, I turn
tahini.
into Mexican candy. Yeah, that's the only reason I got them. But I mean, right now, playing.
Mind you, we're talking about all this candy after Halloween.
And he's not literally just for Halloween. Like, I can't eat it after. You can have it anytime, Ty. Anytime.
Like they sell them like right in the like when you about to leave Walmart, you see a big old rack full of them. Like, grab me.
And they're discounted.
Hell yeah, super discount too. It'll be like $1, man, or 59 cents.
Like right now, go to like Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, DD's Discount, CVS. Y'all get all the Halloween candy that's just sitting there for like $2.
Yeah, that's how I got my.
That's what the fuck I might do
corn.
today.
It was a.
I'm gonna go to Walgreens today. I'm gonna go to Walgreens and get me some fucking candy and live up to my name.
You see it. Anyways, back to Invincible. I watched like the first couple episodes of Invincible of season 1. It just got way too bloody for me, way too quick.
My girlfriend can't watch it for the same reason.
I don't think you guys are gonna survive then season 2, and definitely not season 3, because it
ups
gets
the game
crazy.
I'll just go back to playing Mortal Kombat 1, so I can relive that death battle over and over
So
again.
you can play Mortal Kombat, yeah, but you don't want to watch
You can
Invincible?
play Mortal Kombat, but you can't watch Invincible.
Yeah. Right, man. Makes sense,
See,
man.
Mortal Kombat I grew up with, and it slowly moved into the gore fest we have today. But with Invincible, it just goes
you have to be eased into somebody getting their head blown off.
I think it was the concept of superheroes going dark at the time when I was initially watching it, along with The Boys. What was it? Invincible, Omni-Man. I think there was like one other show that tried to do it. Oh, Gen Z goes along with, I believe, The Boys.
The Boys. Yeah. Have you watched that? Because that's bloody. Like the very first episode, within the first 10 seconds, is like, yeah, batshit crazy.
I don't know. I guess it's a different kind of gore fest for me.
Yeah, it's something. It's something. Let me go to the first 10 seconds of episode 1 of Gen V real quick. I love it though. Crispy, you frozen, man.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yes.
But you looking
Yes,
down for
I
a very
can
long
see
time,
you.
like doing something very omnibus. 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 Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and leave the call and come back in. That might help.
See, I kind of want to watch the Boys Gen V type thing. It's on my list.
Mark, I feel sad for you, man. You need to hurry up.
It's on the list of things to watch. It's on the things.
It's
on the
proof.
things.
It's proof that superhero shit can still be great when it's not MCU or DC.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
this shit.
Just
Okay.
super violent.
This is the beginning. Thank God you can't hear it because we're not gonna hit with copywritten, but this is just like the first 30 seconds of the show.
Oh
What
yeah.
the
Like
She-
what?
She can control blood, so
Do I have to ask what just happened to her?
Bloodbender. She's a bloodbender.
Exactly. Like this is batshit crazy. Like this is the opening.
They stole that from Avatar.
Like this mess is crazy, y'all.
I think it's a really cool power. That's a unique power. I've not really seen that many people be able to control blood as a superpower. So I think that'd be. I think that
you don't
quite
know
cool.
Scarlet? Queen Scarlet from Mortal Kombat?
No, I haven't played it for a long
Yeah,
time.
she's a bloodbender also.
Yeah, you don't know Hama? She taught Kitara, the first waterbender of the Southern tribe, bloodbending, man. Yeah,
They tried to kill her with it.
now.
She taught her it, but she tried to kill her with it.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I know we're supposed to be talking about Invincible and Genevieve, but Avatar has some of the best world building, character arcs, and story development of any show, whether it's live action, animated, children's, or adult show. We don't have storytelling like that no more. The arc for Kitara, just alone, can be studied in film school and everything like that. Like her arc from where she was to where she ended up at. I just love Avatar. We don't get storytelling like that.
Hey, and it's
Avatar's-
coming back soon.
No, it ain't. They're delaying it until shenanigans get dealt with.
Hey, look.
Yeah,
all I'm
it's supposed to
saying
be in
is,
February.
when I see a thumbnail on Netflix, it's coming soon. That's all I know.
What, did they finally get past the whole wokeness of it? Because that's what was delaying it the first time, if I remember correctly. Because I believe the Earthbender was the main character was supposed to be like extremely gay and flamboyant and all this stuff, and just going way off rails with his team. That was the last I heard of it. Yeah,
the new one,
the next season.
Oh, okay.
So they're
Yeah,
gonna
it
make
is
him
supposed to be
extremely gay.
Flamboyant. Okay, you know, like the dude from Beyonce and Sage, the one who was showing them around, and he was like doing the Beyonce dance, like his style.
Yeah. Ow, wind.
Yeah.
Hey,
But I really want to see he's back. But you know what? I need Mr. Cabbages to get his respect. Oh,
Cabbages should always get respect. That window, man.
Logan, you got no AC or what?
what are you talking about?
We can hear the
Yeah, like
AC
the
or the wind.
the wind. What's that Pocahontas song?
Bro, you are like on the set of Gran Turismo right now.
Gran Turismo. I actually want to see that movie. Speaking
It
of
was
the devil,
good.
I need to watch it.
It was
I
good.
know.
One of the best movies that came out this year, hands down.
Everyone is telling me about that. Ford v Ferrari, and then Ferrari. Like, I need to watch these movies.
I watched Ford v Ferrari with Miss Lou when she saved my butt on the plane.
Is it good?
I liked it. I mean, I like car movies in general, like Gone in 60 Seconds with Nick Cage.
I love Fast and Furious, but they became Power Rangers and superheroes. So,
Oh yeah, that gave me a migraine. Fast X, what the most recent edition was okay. We're finally getting repercussions of their actions, which is nice.
yeah.
They're still over the top as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
Tyrese Gibson. What do you expect?
Jason Momoa's villain, he's like the Joker. He was incredible. You've never seen him like you have seen him in this movie, I promise. Ty, look at Ty right now. He knows what I'm talking about.
Jason Momoa has to be that series' most perfect casting for a villain.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care. He's on a vengeance, but he just makes everything a joke, and it's funny to watch.
Yeah.
Were we still talking about Invincible when I got back in?
We was, but you can't get too much into the first episode without spoiling. So I'm just gonna say watch it because it's fucking interesting.
Yeah,
that's my
still
rating.
great.
Go watch it. Yeah,
read the comics.
We can still get good superhero stuff. This is proof. That and the boys.
Exactly.
Speaking of superhero movies, while we're still on topic, DC has finally gone downhill. Again,
since day one.
I would say they finally gone downhill again. They ain't never got up.
Finally.
Yeah. They're at the bottom of the barrel, and they'll stay there until they can actually sort their shit out. And unfortunately,
I think I posted it.
It's not going to happen for a long time, I don't think.
It's tragic because like movies like Aquaman, Shazam, the Justice League Snyder Cut, they actually were figuring out their thing, and all they had to do was like cut out the bullshit of we're gonna make a cinematic universe because that's what Marvel's doing. Now they just don't know what they're doing.
See, I don't
Shazam
mind them.
2 pissed me off.
See, I don't mind them doing their own cinematic universe because it makes sense for what we've got. I just kind of think that they're doing films that no one cares about. I mean, like since James Gunn had a really good run with Guardians of the Galaxy because no one knew who they were whatsoever. That was the main thing. And then he made it popular. So now they're doing the exact same thing and then going, okay, well, if we take this, and then turn it into something, that's what, people are going to love it. And it's like, no, like the fact is that Marvel had its own thing starting off that they could branch out. No one cares about DC. So you want to establish, go back and do Superman, go back and do another Batman, go back and do Wonder Woman, and then start them off and then branch out. The fact is that if you unify everything together now, then people are going to be, oh yeah, I kind of really want to go watch that, rather than who the fuck is this? And it's like, oh, I don't give a shit. Who is it? It's
how many reboots do we need of one superhero?
Well,
that's my problem. But my whole thing is when Deadpool comes out and outs the Flash, that is funny.
Well, I got a question.
That was great. That was awesome.
What's everybody's DC guilty pleasure? Because everybody got one. I mean,
Wonder Woman.
A lot of it is bad, but some of it is good. But what's everybody's DC guilty pleasure?
As far as what shows, movies, what?
Wonder Woman
as far as
1984.
the whole DC universe, EUA.
The Suicide Squad with Will Smith, the first.
If it's TV shows, then The Flash, but that's pretty much about it.
Wonder Woman 1984 for me. It was bad, but it was entertainingly bad.
Oh no,
Pedro Pascal in that movie is an underrated gem. He's like a Silicon Valley mannequin or something that wished he could be a real boy.
I go way worse, probably for everyone on this. Batman and Robin.
Ooh,
the animated.
Oh
shit! Okay.
Batman and
he talking
Robin.
about the movie.
The movie.
Batnips.
You're stronger than me. I can't stand that movie.
Me neither.
You must be stronger than me.
I gotta say, for me, it's Doom Patrol.
Damn.
Okay, that's fair. So
I don't even watch that at all. I can't do it.
So the reason I say Batman and Robin as my all-time favorite DC guilty pleasure is because of the hookiness, because of the what the hell, and the Batnips, the Bat credit card, Arnold Schwarzenegger's one-liners. It feels like a comic book.
I'll give it this. It
I
at
just
least
hate when
has.
that girl gets in there and her name. She's
neon
the fucking
lights.
niece of Alfred. Like
all of the neon lights. Also, like that was crazy. Like,
and she got blonde
parts,
hair. It's not red. Like she's not smart.
Yeah.
Like this is not Barbara Gordon. I don't like this girl. I can't stand that damn movie.
Yeah.
It
It has its moments though. It has moments where it's fun.
Oh my gosh, let's suit up. Right. Ass in the camera.
Yeah.
Just tits and ass and balls. Like, I'm tired of that damn movie.
Yeah, I think back then it was just like, who can we get that would be a star, and then that was it. You know,
Who can we put in bat nipples?
Yeah, like
that credit card.
Yeah, see, I still think.
Oh yeah, the bat credit card. Like what?
See, I still think until everything up until Iron Man, regardless of like film wise or whatever, everyone was like, comic book films are fucking shit. They're for children. And then when Iron Man came out, it just set a precedent for every single like superhero film to sort itself out.
Brother.
Really?
Correct. It was actually X-Men and Spider-Man. And before them, it was Blade. So Blade set off this cataclysmic role, and it was like, let's get into that. And then X-Men came out with Bryan Singer. Hate Bryan Singer.
Hold on.
But his movie
Before
was
all
great.
of that, you gotta even slip in Spawn for real.
Okay, I'll give Blade and Spawn, but yeah, X-Men no. Tobey Maguire can like literally suck my cock because I fucking hate him in Spider-Man. He's the worst Spider-Man.
He's such a good Peter Parker. He's such a good. How can you not appreciate the gem that is the movies, man?
Pause.
Come on, man. He had the most players walk in Spider-Man 3. Like,
yeah,
like,
walk to the trash can where the whole film franchise should have been. Like, it was fucking horrible.
Hey, man.
Oh no.
You don't like Toby? What? I don't understand, Mark. You better explain yourself or you fired.
Okay. So all of the Spider-Man films, 1, 2, and 3, I hate them all because they're shit. Because first of all, you have the fact that Spider-Man doesn't give up quips, because that's literally, he's funny, he's sarcastic, and that's fantastic. When you've got him as Peter Parker, he's like, can I take your photo? Oh, you're so cute. And it's like, great. Then you have one of the wettest Mary Janes in the world, where she's fiery, she's a model, she's amazing. For comic books, cartoons, everything, she's fiery. And it's like, oh, you kissed another girl. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like this. Peter, stop being Spider-Man. And it's like, bitch, fuck off. Like, she's horrible. And the fact is, when he's like, it just irritates the shit out of me. Like, remember the scene in the first one?
Hold on. I would hands down the whole Spider-Man first series with Tobey Maguire. Mary Jane was a bitch.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
she's not Mary Jane. And
then Toby kept crying a lot of the times. Yeah. He got the nickname Toby Cry Maguire for a reason.
Turned to Megan Thee Stallion, man. She was a big bitch.
There's one scene. If you go back and watch the first one, right, and it's where Spider-Man grabs Mary Jane and they're swinging after I think the Green Goblin attacks. That thing where she's holding on to him, that's a mannequin. That's not Tobey Maguire. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, that's the reason why I think like a lot of films back when they were comic books, like if they weren't taken seriously, they were just shit. And that's where, apart from like say Blade and Spawn, where you've got like, I just think that Iron Man really set the whole thing of like, if we put our minds to this, we can actually make a cinematic universe. I mean, it irritates me, the whole Spider-Man thing. Like, he's really good in No Way Home when Toby comes back. I actually generally think, do you know what, that's actually quite a good thing. But he's just shit. Like, it angers me. It's like I want a funny Spider-Man. I want to be something that I've read the comics and I've read a thing where he's like, oh, I'm going to give out these quips. I don't want depressed Spider-Man who like shits himself because I don't know how to do it.
He gets depressed a lot in the comics too, though. I mean, the whole point is he's dealing with human struggles on top of trying to fight these titans.
Yeah, like literally, it was a video Stanley had made like a few years ago before he had passed some of that when he was first making Spider-Man. This is like what back in the 80s or something like that, something around that time span. But he said Spider-Man was supposed to be a more relatable superhero.
Oh yeah,
He's supposed to have real life problems.
Yeah, but
instead of the pure escapist character, that way people could relate to him.
yeah, but I just think that when you're portraying like the first film where you're first introducing Spider-Man to the world in his first proper big film, that you want to make it the best, and they just literally drop the ball so much, and that I think that's what kind of irritates me. You know, I think the only really good thing that came out of that was J. Jonah Jameson, and that's it. Like, yeah, he is the only character that I will go, do you know what? You're actually pretty cool.
No. Norman Osborn.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Yes, you gotta give it to him, man. Oh my God! And then when he came back, it was so beautiful.
Okay, as much as
y'all are missing the most.
Oh
no, the curse of Spider-Man got you all.
Spider-Man she was so sweet.
Who?
She was so sweet.
You froze then. Who
hey,
was so
Peter,
sweet?
I baked you some cookies.
Oh, she's okay. Like,
right, girlfriend.
Yeah, but just the whole rest of the film is just.
Hold on, you talking about his landlord's
like niece.
Yeah.
Where she was obviously so much of a better girlfriend than Mary Jane was, because as soon as Peter's like, I'm going through stuff, Mary Jane's like, I'm gonna go fuck Harry, see ya, and I'm just like, fuck off, Mary Jane, like, it fucking just pisses me off. Like, I'm hoping.
Those are things that happen in real life. I mean, like, she needed him, he wasn't there, but it was kind of like they were both going through the same thing. I thought, yeah, I mean, this is why I defend. I'm gonna die on the Spider-Man 3 hill, man. I'm sorry, that's some real relationship problems.
Oh yeah, especially when Venom gets involved.
Okay.
So we can at least agree Venom sucked, right?
Right.
I actually like Venom.
Spider-Man
I will die on this hill as well.
It was very
the guy who played Eddie Brock in the third Spider-Man, he should have been Peter Parker from day one. He should have been it. Because A, he is funny. B, he looks more like Peter Parker than Tobey fucking crying Maguire. He actually was funny in the third film, and he should have been it. If I was casting, I would have gone, get him the fuck in here. He is Peter Parker because he is perfect for the role, not fucking Eddie shitty Brock that goes out, I don't like it, Peter. Like, I'm gonna doctor these photos because I don't like Spider-Man because he literally said fuck you. Your anger, fucking Maguire.
Like, that Venom reveal was actually pretty terrifying when I first saw it in 3.
Yeah, literally. Let's put like 3 bad guys in this film with all. No, you literally go with who the fucking everybody wants, Venom, and
you completely screw him up.
Yeah,
you don't even bring him back for a second chance. You nuke him at the end of the movie. You ain't seen him again.
Think of it like this, right? If you rearrange the casting, the guy who played Sandman would have made more of a perfect Eddie Brock. You know, the look of him would have worked perfectly. It's all about looks. It's just literally, I reckon someone went in the casting, I just don't give a shit about this. Fuck it, guys. Oh yeah, that scrawny kid, he can be Venom.
That sounds familiar though. That's how they do with Power Rangers.
I thought the casting in the movie was good for the most part. Just who looked at that dweeb from that 70s show and thought, there's our Venom?
Yeah, that should have been, there's our Peter Parker right there.
No. I still pick Venom, and they're you got it.
I kind of feel where you're coming from, though, Mark, because I feel like we agree on one thing definitely. Tobey is not the best Spider-Man.
No,
but I think
he's a good Peter Parker.
Peter Parker, he's perfect.
I didn't get that Peter Parker vibe from him, like, whatsoever, and I think that's what kind of. I think it's just because of the way that he is. I just don't think of it. I just don't see him as a good Peter Parker, and Spider-Man's one of my favorite superheroes.
I just like this.
I just generally think that they could have done so much more with that entire franchise, but they just didn't give a shit about it.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, dude. I really do. I mean, the Spider-Man movies are stupid. I get where you're coming from, but I feel like the reason I personally appreciate them, which would you rather have? Like someone like say these movies going all out with how corny they are, or what we get now where like they just completely chicken out with a quip or a joke that just completely ruins the mood.
I personally,
Batman's movie is more better than Spider-Man movie.
No, it depends on which Batman film you're talking about. All of them are shit.
Superman jump version. That one.
See,
Spider-Man
Raimi,
is
man.
Tom Holland. I don't like Tom Holland's Spider-Man at all. Like I don't like him as a character. I don't like his movies.
Not even after No Way Home.
Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Mitchell.
You mean
I don't like him.
Are you talking about back when he was Iron Boy or Iron Man Jr.?
Exactly. I don't like
the Uncharted.
I like Andrew Garfield. That's it.
Yeah,
he was a great Spider-Man. We need Amazing Spider-Man 3.
I agree that we
Hope
need
you're
that.
listening, Marvel. Hope you're listening, Marvel.
See, I like Tom Holland. He's my number one choice in Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield is my second.
I like Toby too, though.
Fucking Toby can suck my massive cock.
He probably like Toby.
Fucking hate him. That's
pure
hatred.
Him and Tom Holland, man, they cry too much.
See, Tom Holland, I generally thought was interesting, and Marvel did a really good thing of not going, let's just retell that story, because everybody fucking knows who Spider-Man is and what happened. Like, I guarantee you could talk to a newborn baby and go, hey, do you know who Spider-Man is? And be like, yeah, here's the entire rundown. And be like, oh, great, so we don't need to do it.
And that's what I liked about the Tom Holland movies is they just bypass all of that.
Because I think it works. So again, like if they recast for him forever, because it, like literally they probably will do, then just don't tell that like story again. I just want Disney to go up to fucking Sony and go, how much do you want for this character? Just give us any number. If they go 2.8 billion, just like, fuck it, there's the money. I mean, that's ours now.
They already about to redo the story with the animated one on Disney Plus.
See, that's I think that's fine, but I think that if you want to incorporate all of them, just buy the rights back for the movie ones, because Marvel have the rights to everything else of Spider-Man. They just don't have the movie rights. And fucking whoever thought, let's fucking sell that, needs a fucking slap in the face.
Well, at least the Moon Knight show was better than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
Oh God, we were talking about Moon Knight last night. Yeah, I don't like Moonlight at all. I have not
seen any Marvel show except for Loki and
Moon Knight was okay.
Loki put me asleep, man. I was like, oh shit, I forgot where
Moon Knight was okay.
Know what?
Moon Knight, I had to force myself to watch that damn show. It was so fucking confusing.
Right. I thought
no, the Captain America one was worse, man.
Man, I thought they were building up to something. Turns out it was just another like giant CGI fight.
But they
always do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, shit.
See,
did anybody see Werewolf by Night in color?
Yeah.
See,
I didn't want to watch it in black and white.
Right.
I'm not going to watch it in color.
Know what? We already did. We already did guilty DC pleasures. Let's do guilty Marvel pleasures. I still haven't done my
Spider-Man
DC
3
guilty one, but still. Wait. Spider-Man 3 is your guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah, I think it's good. I've always thought it was good.
I like Spider-Man 3, but I don't kill me.
Hey, more movies for Spider-Man.
I hated Spider-Man 3 for a while too. The movie that made me warm up to it was The Dark Knight, because I feel like I was disappointed by Spider-Man 3 because, we all wanted the dark comic book movie, Right. But then Dark Knight gave us for me at least, Dark Knight gave me my fix, so I warmed up to Spider-Man 3 after that.
But shit, Batman didn't cough, sir.
I would say mine would be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's a good show. That's a good show.
ABC show? Yes, that shit was boring too. I went to sleep on that every episode.
What?
I'm like, oh
Bro.
shit, they fighting now. Damn.
Bro.
Right.
Wait till they get to Hydra. That's when it gets
They
interesting.
were getting
Yeah.
burned.
Yeah,
They
that
were
was
getting
interesting.
burned until they showed Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is
Oh,
crazy.
Agents of Shield. I love Agents
Yeah.
of Shield. I'm glad you said that.
See, I'll go with
Hi, baby.
Jessica Jones.
So
Ew, Jessica Jones.
I'm gonna
was
go
a
with
Jessica
one
Jones
that
was
you guys
good.
probably haven't watched or heard of.
What?
Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Who hasn't watched
Blade
that?
Trinity
That's a
was
fun
You know
good.
what? I think you're on to some time because I did love Jessica Biel. Is her name?
Jessica Biel,
Jessica Biel.
yeah,
That movie was dope.
as
Yeah.
Whistler's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But I do one better. Blade, the TV series.
Ooh, you
go.
got me there.
With sticky fingers.
That shit was good. Yeah,
And that
show
got
was good.
canceled. The new one got canceled because of the shenanigans with the character. Just bring back Wesley Snipes, or like we talked about a couple episodes ago, Will Smith. Will Smith as Blade? I think he could pull it off.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Costly slap them all.
I feel like he's too much of a leading man. Mahershala Ali would have been perfect.
Right.
Why did
You
they?
get
Why did they
them
let
out
go of
on
him
the
again?
jokes.
He didn't
Issues
leave the
with the-
project. He wanted to
with
leave
the
the
script.
project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the script was he was going to separate because he was going to be the fourth character in his own film. It was going to be
Right.
about 4 other leads before they get to him.
Right.
But he didn't separate yet. As far as like
Ah.
today, he's still on board. So
Like, could you imagine? Like,
Ah.
you're signed on. It's like, oh, you're doing Blade, and it's like, oh my god, like this is like one of the best like superheroes, such a fucking iconic character. And then suddenly, like, you read the script and you get into filming or whatever, and it's just like, why am I the fourth character in this? Why are you like focusing on other people? And I think this is when Marvel needs to really sit down and actually go through this and stop changing stories, stop adding characters, stop saying we need to tell you this lesson. Because when I heard that they were going to have like an all-female cast or no female cast, and it's going to be empowering, it's going to teach you life lessons, I was like, I don't want to see this, so it will put me off going to see Blade. And you know,
Today's life lesson is on this show is based on.
I mean, that's the same thing they did. That's the same thing they did with the Marvels movie. It was supposed to be Captain Marvel 2, and then it turned into the Marvels.
yeah, because
So,
they think that this entire whole thing of we need to tell you everything. I just want them. If I worked at Marvel and I was like, if we're going to tell people lessons, I just want to get Chris Evans and loads of like diverse people and just literally have them sit in chairs and go, you're a shit person because you do any of the following and you shouldn't do, and this is what we're telling you. And yeah, and it's like, yeah, cool, thanks for telling me I'm a shit person. And then just be like, and there's your film. It'll be like the Avengers sit down and tell you you're shit and be like, okay, cool, thank you, Robert Downey Jr., for telling me that I'm a horrible person for liking and eating chocolate. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But
That's what
are
we
we
go
gonna
to see
talk
those
about the
movies
real
for.
story,
Can't
though?
do it.
Drugs.
Are we gonna talk about the real story though? About how Captain America is actually racist?
How's he racist?
The character or
Think about it. He's a white guy from the military from what time era? World War One. He didn't know no black people, no Hispanic people, no Indian people, and he was frozen and come straight to the middle of New York, the middle of the most diverse countries in the world. And he's like, I know that monkey is not walking past me. You know what I
Well-
mean? Like he was racist.
well, a lot of
Legit.
Who is that?
Captain America lore in the comic books
Captain America was legit racist,
retconned.
y'all.
A lot of the lore in Captain America comic books was retconned because of a lot of the stuff that he used to do, kind of like Superman fighting the Nazis and stuff like that. You know, well, he did have encounters with black people. He did end up teaming up with the black Captain America of that time. Also, he. When you look at it like that, you can think that you can look at it like that.
Steve
As far
even
as
know.
MCU goes, we don't really know.
Did Steve know about the black Captain America of that time though? Because I think I know the guy you're talking about, the one who was revealed in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
not in the MCU though. I don't think so.
Oh,
But in the
At
comic
least-
books, he did.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at it like that in the MCU, you might think that. But then again, he did wake up on some crazy shit, thinking he was still in his time for a second.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Man, he
have
woke up
Captain
like, what
America,
the fuck
Captain
is
Britain. Right.
Captain
Like,
Britain.
where the fuck am I? Like, what is going on here?
Do you know what? I'm gonna.
Damn, I've been sick that fucking long? Damn. Where you
Right,
read?
right.
2016, sir. Damn.
I'm gonna say this now, right?
When he
Captain
saw
Britain-
Nick Fury, that's when you would have been like, "Well, who the
What
fuck
the
is
fuck?
this?"
Like, wait, what?
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna say this now, and I don't care what happens. If they do not cast a British person as Captain Britain, I will rant and rant and rant because I'll be
Mark,
pissed
they're
off.
not. They're not. It is going to be an Asian, trans, non-binary person.
I don't care if
No.
it is, as long as They were
They have
raised in
to,
Britain.
because it's a whole Captain Britain core.
Make her a diverse chick. Make her lame and gay.
yeah, that's literally gonna be. I'd be so pissed off if they don't do that for it. And I will wholeheartedly use my British card and be like, the fuck, Marvel.
Zac Efron is going to play Captain Britain.
Nope.
They
No,
got a
so
whole
no.
they got a whole Captain Britain core, so I'm
God.
pretty sure every one of them is gonna be British.
They better be. We replaced
better
Captain
be.
Britain because we thought it wasn't diverse enough, so we've decided to make him like this. What? Yeah, there's only a few.
At this point, going back to that checklist. Oh, non-binary? Yep. Oh, trans? Yep. Oh, did
Oh,
we
yeah,
get
you're
the
right.
gay
I
in there?
forgot.
Checklist.
The checklist. They're going to be black. Sorry, Mark.
Oh, yep. There's
Yeah.
going to be a black one.
I don't care as long as they are British.
They're British.
That is it. I
And-
don't care. There's only a few things in the Marvel universe that I want them not to fuck with. One, obviously, now is Captain Britain. Now you've brought that up, and the two is Black Cat. That is literally the only people
Yes,
that I
please.
care about.
Felicia, is Black Cat going to be in Madam Web? That's the question.
Right.
If I will wholeheartedly love it because they teased it in Amazing Spider-Man 2, like
Yeah.
they were like, oh, here's Felicia or something, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, and then it's like, oh, canceling it, and I was just like,
If they were to make a solo Black Cat movie, I would watch it.
I will wholeheartedly watch that 5,000 times over.
But
It would be like Darrell's favorite. That is a guilty pleasure for DC. That would be a major guilty pleasure for DC that we haven't
What?
scratched
Just
the surface of.
tell us.
what?
Halle Berry's Catwoman.
See?
Oh, no.
See?
No.
See?
Even
It's
I
funny you
say
brought that
no.
up.
Burn that
It's
damn
funny,
movie.
it's
No.
funny you brought that up because I was about
Oh
to
my
say
God.
Catwoman is one of my guilty DC movies.
No. Oh my God.
I love the Halle
hate-
Berry.
Hey,
one.
no.
The Halle Berry one.
Catwoman, the game on PS2. Nah, yeah,
I hate
Which one?
it.
that was a guilty.
The Halle Berry
pleasure of
one?
mine.
You talking about the Halle Berry one, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not seen that film at all.
Watch it. You
Really?
would die. Watch it.
Guilty.
What a
I
perk.
watched it in theaters.
Picked idea. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. And then the
But-
CGI looks like it was the first time they ever thought about making CGI in this movie. It is so fucking terrible. And then they have landscape shots, and it's literally a fucking painting. Like somebody got a painting and just put a camera on it, and that's supposed to be a wide shot. Like, it is the most terrible movie. I don't know how Halle Berry signed on to this. They must have lied to her and said, yo, we got the best special effects. And I know she was watching the movie during the premiere. Was like, fuck, my career is over. Like, it's terrible. The acting is terrible. The script is terrible. The action is even worse. The CGI is, bruh. The CGI, there's one particular scene. She jumps out of a window and lands on the street in this yellow jumpsuit. She looks like the graphics of a 1940s movie. The shit is terrible.
When the first
Oh my god, that shit is
The graphics in the PS2 game were better.
I'm on YouTube. Catwoman. Halle Berry. All I gotta do is just type in Halle Berry. I swear that's the first scene that shows up. The shit is terrible.
Oh
my god.
Philip got pulled up.
But it's on maps. But they kind of added on the maps though. They didn't show the scene how she fell and hit the from them cats and shit. They took that out.
Honestly, I feel like if they ever recast her as Catwoman, she could do a good job. But
yes,
she's showing
with a great movie, with a great script.
But it would still hurt having known that this movie existed. Like there'd be too many non-flashbacks for me. I think.
Look at this.
No matter how good the
Mark,
movie
look at the graphics. Look at this.
Hold on, we're breaking up.
Why is she a CG walking when you actually have a human that can walk? Why is she CG?
Because I'm guessing
I don't understand this movie.
I'm guessing back then everything had to be like CGI. Like, come to the cinema to see Catwoman, the fully CGI film that DC have
She
put
was
out.
literally a CGI walking where you actually have Halle Berry walking. I don't understand just watch this whole scene. Watch her go to CG. Watch. It's about to switch when it goes to her back. CGI. What the hell? Why is this computer?
Coming this summer, the full CGI Catwoman thing experience that you need to see only in cinema. See it in IMAX.
And do y'all hear the music? Listen to the music.
I can't hear the music.
No. But Mark, no, if there's so much CGI in that movie, wouldn't it be live action?
Are we
I
talking
hate
about
this
Catwoman
movie with
still,
a
or are we
passion.
talking
Y'all
about
don't
another film?
understand. I hate this movie. Like, I was so hyped to go see this, and when I saw it, I was in the theater like, this is what we came to see, mama? Like, what? I was so upset.
I mean, that's one of them, but like Catwoman isn't as bad as and you might have a different viewpoint on this. Not as bad as Elektra.
I've not seen that
Elektra
either.
at least had some competent fight scenes.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a topic for another day. Just guilty pleasure movies. Why are they bad?
I don't know. Like to be fair, like I think as I said, like films back then they just didn't give a shit about.
This is a club scene, y'all. This is a fight scene for Catwoman. This is a fight scene.
That.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna have to watch it because I can't. Like it's breaking. Yeah, again, it's that sort of. It's that sort of thing that they just didn't give a shit about when it came to like any sort of film, because they think that's what people wanted to see. Yeah, if they all sat down and went, okay, let's actually make a decent film, let's actually do this properly, we could have had the superhero genre so much better like years ago before it came out. You know, could you imagine if they did like say Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Blade, all that properly and did that as the beginning of the MCU? I think that would have fucking like done amazing. But
it would have, but the thing is, that time when the comic book movies was coming out, it was still in the camp era where everything had to be campy and lighthearted for the whole family. You know what I mean? They didn't treat it as a drama series. They just treated it as an extension of these comics, and that was the issue. Like every story had to be so like Catwoman was so cheesecake, terrible graphics. Like it was bad. I don't know how she signed on to that movie. I think they lied to that poor woman.
I think it could just be down to
they
money.
lied.
Like, can you imagine? Hey, do you just want to be Catwoman? Okay, how much am I going to be being paid? We're going to pay you like $6.6 million. All right, yeah, okay, fuck it. I need money. Yeah,
She needed the bag.
Yeah, I mean, if someone
she did. That's the thing. She didn't. She was Halle Berry coming off the highest movies. You know what I mean? Like what is it, 007 and shit like that. Like she's a Bond girl. Like she didn't need the money. So I think they lied to her about the script like they did with X-Men. Y'all know about the X-Men situation, right?
No,
not really, but I enjoyed her in X-Men.
Well, yeah, they completely lied to her for X-Men 3, The Last Stand, when the director and executives was telling her that if you sign on for X-Men 3, Storm is going to be a prevalent character. She's going to be one of the main characters. She have all these complete story arcs where she's going to save these kids from in Africa from a drought.
Damn.
And she's like, "Oh, I would love to do that.
that.
So let me sign on." And then when she filmed the movie, they was like, "Yeah, we're not doing that. We just wanted you in the movie." Like, that's fucked up.
Damn.
I never contracts.
I'm shocked she ever decided to work with them again after that bullshit.
No,
she didn't.
Wasn't she in Futures Past?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was way after the fact. Way after the fact when they the new director came on. What's his name? Matthew Vaughn even had to apologize to her about what the situation. And after that situation, they kind of mended their relationship. And then Bryan Singer came back on with Days of Future Past.
See, so, the thing is, what I would do, like, if someone came up to me and was like, "You're going to do all of this," and and then they lied to me just to be in it, I'd be like, "The fuck? How about I take you to court because of this?" Like, I'd be like, okay, if I'm a big enough star, I would then use that power and be like, "Don't ever work with this studio. Don't ever do this again," because they fucking straight up lied to me, said they were going to give me all this sort of stuff. So what the fuck? I'm going to get, I'm not going to be in this anymore. Because that's fucking shit thinking about it.
It is. Yeah. But that's the thing. That's what makes me think, like, I think they lied to her for Catwoman as well. Like, you're going to be this big star. We got this great story. They're going to show her a fake script with all this type of heart and development. And then the finished product is what we got. But it's a bad movie, man. Catwoman is a really bad movie. Like, this is what you show people in film school or what not to do. This is not how you develop a script. It's like they made a script. And then they ripped it in half, and then they had to fill in the blanks with what wasn't there. You know what I mean? It was just bad movies. It's a bad movie, man.
It's like it's kind of like The Room. Like, you have to see it to believe it. Otherwise, you wouldn't believe a movie could be that bad. Except The Room's entertaining. Catwoman ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'll skip Catwoman. Anyway. I don't think it's going to be on my list to watch. Yeah, to be fair.
I'm glad we all can agree that we should feel bad for how Halle Berry was screwed over there and in X-Men 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is some shit. That is a shit string of luck.
I generally think now, like, so I know Ty wants to like continue, but this is one thing I was saying. I think now it should be written into contracts. Like, if someone comes up to you and goes, "We're going to give you all of this," be like, "I want this in writing. I want you to sign it, and I'm going to keep this." And then if it's like you come up to the project and it's like nothing happens, be like, "I'm now going to take you to court and I'm going to sue the studio as well as the director because you've promised me all this. Nothing's happened. What the actual fuck?" And I think it's the same thing as that. Now you can actually sue movie companies through the trailers because everyone was like really fucking shit at Marvel to kind of like say, "Oh, this is what's all in the trailer," and it not happening. And it's basically lying to the audience. So now you can sue like movie companies. So I think it should be for actors, be like, "You've signed me up for this. You've promised me this. You've not delivered it. I've kept up my end of the bargain. I want you to fucking give me a Storm movie." Like, the fuck? Like, I'm annoyed. I'm silently raging on the inside.
Yeah, they lied to her, but it was just her. I mean, if you look at the X-Men 3, The Last Stand, Summer Storm, things that they promised her was in the movie because she did have a well-developed character arc in that film. But y'all remember the whole thing, just backing up a little bit and giving a little context. Those main characters from the X-Men were supposed to have their own story, like solo film. Like Wolverine, the Origins was going to launch the new series, which is going to be Magneto Origins, Storm Origins, and stuff like that. So they end up, after the failed success of X-Men Wolverine Origins, they completely scrapped that and inverted some of those ideas into the underscripts, which is Storm's script was kind of put into The Last Stand, and Magneto's solo films worked into X-Men First Class, which is why Magneto's story in the beginning was so prevalent, it just focused on him, because that was supposed to have been a setup for his movie, and that would have been a delicious film.
Yeah.
So that's what went on with that.
So to wrap things up in a multiverse of madness, how many different Marvel series and movies are we going to just get multiverses? Because we got Loki, which is basically showing us, oh, look, we can see into every single universe. We got the Spider-Verse coming with No Way Home. And then we got the actual Spider-Verse, which technically counts.
Well, the Spider-Verse did really well because they actually took their time to play with the story.
Oh, yeah.
I've still not seen it yet. I'm waiting for it to come up on Disney Plus and all that. But when you look at like how other films, look at like Doctor Strange,
The Spider-Verse
I feel like
is Loki.
yeah, I just generally think that if you're going to do multiversal thing, actually have it properly. Like I don't give a shit about multiverse. Like you can turn around.
It's just an excuse for lazy writing.
Yeah.
Usually.
Oh look, Tony Stark's coming back to life. He's from Universe 328, and the only difference is that he didn't say good morning to Pepper that one day, and everything's exactly the same. Yeah, I feel like if you're using multiverse, it's how lazy writing, get out of jail free card. Tony, you're back. Yeah, I'm actually Tony from like 5 minutes ago before I actually snapped my fingers. All right, cool. You're from another universe. Great. It's fucking frustrating. And the second that Marvel actually go around and be like, no one cares for this bullshit, that's when I think it will slowly start getting better.
Unfortunately, we have got teasers upon trailers upon teasers and shows. We got, of course, Multiverse of Madness triggered it. No Way Home triggered it. Kang at the end of
Ant-Man Quantumania.
Quantumania triggered it.
I mean,
Secret War is going to be a mess.
The multiverse can be cool, but you got to go hard with it. If you're just using it to show Tony Stark, like, I don't know, this version of him where he did not have gluten-free waffles and he put on a Chiefs jersey instead of an Iron Man suit to fight. If that's all you're going to do, get that. Why? Get that out of here. Go hard or go home with the multiverse, man.
See, I think what's going to happen.
I think they're doing good with Loki, though, like, for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still need to finish that one. But
Ke-Huy Quan, man.
Yeah.
They got Ke-Huy Quan in it.
I generally think that if you're gonna, because they've seen the numbers, they've seen everything at the moment for Marvel, and they know they're tanking. They know that no one's going to watch it. So if you're going to do Secret Wars, I think like maybe any sort of plans that they have has gone out the window, and they've gone back to the drawing board and gone, we need to make our money back. If you look at like say Avengers Endgame level money, you have to start building that up. And unfortunately, Marvel's gone through this whole thing where they want to change things. People are calling it the MCU, and it's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, like you can have, strong positive.
You're chopped and screwed, brother man. You was chopped and screwed.
Damn it. But yeah, like you can make this really decent and absolutely fantastic. But I think you have to really kind of think of what do the audience want, and I feel like that's how you bring it in. And maybe Marvel needs to slow down on a lot of stuff and not have to have everything linked together. Because like I don't care now if like I didn't watch I've seen Black Widow the film, but it's like I haven't seen that, so I don't know who this person at the end is. I don't care because you're gonna say, well, this is someone from Sword. Great, that's all I need to know. I don't need to know a whole backstory. But I think that they need to kind of figure this out because Secret Wars will be fucking fantastic if they actually have it properly done. If not, it's just gonna be I'm gonna skip it.
I agree.
I don't know.
Needs to be done right.
I don't know what to tell you about it because I don't even know what to tell y'all.
The whole
Secret Wars.
They've been having a bad track record with everything.
Secret Wars gonna give us a live action Miles Morales though.
So we got a good Miles Morales. That's just Miles Morales on Wish.
See, if they're going to bring in Miles into the live action, I really want the people who did Spider-Verse to sit down with them and work with them because I enjoyed watching Spider-Verse. I think it's one of the best animated Spider-Man films out there. And if you can bring that level to the to MCU, I think you'll start up there because the second they get Miles wrong, that's gonna the internet's gonna implode.
Miles and Gwen.
They will have to do it the same way that they did it in the Spider-Verse, like all of those different Spider-Man, even when they went to different universe, like Hobby Brown, he still looked the same, like from his universe. So if they able to translate that into live action, that'd be dope.
Well, we can do the Spider-Man games for that, because I think that's pretty close. Like, you can get that costume from what I saw.
Right.
And it's on my list to get. If I get ahead another 60, I'm probably gonna, or 70, sorry, I'll probably drop the money and get it.
Yeah, it was a pretty good film game. I mean, I said movie. Well, shit, it played like a damn movie when you think about it.
Yeah.
See, I want to get it, but I think I'm going to wait until all the DLC comes out, and then I'll go and buy a PS5.
Yeah.
Shame it's not on PC, because I would have done that instead.
Mark, you can grab one in Miles Morales and one for $70. That's what I'm talking about. And that's for 4.
Yeah, but I want the second one. I've already got the first one.
Oh, that's fair.
I haven't got the Miles Morales, though.
Miles.
I might just be an idiot and just buy it all on Steam. Yes, Steam.
I'm getting the PS5 purchase. I mean, I already have buyer's remorse from getting Elden Ring on PC, so I'm not putting myself through that again.
Okay, well,
Was it that horrible?
All the enemies were invisible.
Oh,
they were invisible. There were parts of the map missing. It's a lot of game, and even the PS5 was crashing a few times on Elden Ring. Man, it's just they're releasing things too early now instead of releasing the finished product. It's like, oh, we'll patch it later. Fuck you. We paid money for this.
That's a whole nother subject topic that I could get into that I will not get into.
Yeah.
Another topic. Well, we'll have another game week one of these weeks.
Yeah. Speaking of multiverse stuff, though, the rumors about Kane the Conqueror being replaced with Doctor Doom. What do you guys think about that?
I'm honestly disappointed and excited at the same time. I'm disappointed because we were getting a new threat to the MCU, and now he's being snuffed out and replaced off of a now proven to be false allegation from his
jury's still out on that.
Well, yeah. I'm saying it's false. Like either way,
it's an allegation regardless.
I don't really know enough about the trial to say for sure, but it seems to me, from an outsider's perspective, like the jury's still out. That whole trial's confusing.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say about it.
I don't know too much about it. Like, I know it's allegations at the moment. So the problem is if Disney are going like, let's get rid of him, and then these allegations, that he is a free man, that he is innocent, it then shows that Disney, no matter what you do, they don't give a shit about it, and they'll just change it. Like, I would like to see Doctor Doom in the MCU. I really would, but I would rather see he be like the. Are we on phase 4?
I believe so. Yeah.
We're on. I thought we were on 5.
Oh yeah, we are on 5 because the Marvels is coming out, and that's supposed to end phase 4.
Okay, so either have phase 5 or phase 6. And have it, because I feel like if you're just going to shoehorn in Doctor Doom, I feel like it's going to be a rush thing. So I would rather have him later than say now. But if the allegations are false and like he goes free, I feel like Marvel's just like, oh shit, we can't have it. Like, you could easily not have Kang the Conqueror in for a while until you know exactly what's going on. It makes perfect sense that way. It's just a fucking shitty.
That being said, though, I mean, I think that the ideal choice is to hold out to see what's going on there, because Jonathan Majors, terrific, absolutely terrific performance at whatever version of Kane he's been playing so far. He's just so versatile. But if you got to replace Kane, Doctor Doom is the guy you replace him with, because I mean, he can throw hands with anyone. Like, he is the villain of Marvel. Like, what you guys have been waiting for Doctor Doom, right?
Definitely.
Me personally,
I need
not really.
Fantastic Four to come out first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he came out that little ragged ass Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four. My bad.
I don't want to see another Fantastic Four origin. If we can just get Doom and then,
Yeah.
like,
Or a movie that treats the Fantastic Four with dignity.
I generally think now, I think they'll learn if they do the Spider-Man route where they did they just introduced Tom Holland, but they didn't go. Now we have to do the Uncle Ben story, or basically do that one. I generally think that if they just introduce the Fantastic Four coming in, I mean, you've already done it in Multiverse of Madness. That's fine. You can just literally have them in, because I think every single Marvel fan's just going to come in, and then you'd be, oh, how did you get powers? Soulstorm. Great. That's fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to see Doctor Doom at all unless he's introduced in the Fantastic Four film to try to set him up.
Or the Illuminati.
They could still keep Kang. Yeah,
They
they could do anything, literally anything. Have Robert Downey Jr. come back from alternate universe variant where he's the bad guy, trying to take them out. Just have that or something.
I mean, we can still get Kang in the version of Iron Lad if they take the Young Justice route.
Mm-hmm.
Play with that character for a little bit.
They got so many things they can still do with Kane. I mean, he's not even close to being done.
No.
But again, if he's got to be replaced, if Jonathan Majors really did what he did, Dr. Doom's your guy. I mean, he's one of those villains who fits any glove you can put on him. He's got a lot of great chemistry with all of the heroes. He's Marvel's best bad guy, so you got to bring him in at some point.
I want to bring in a random bad guy. Hang on, I'm gonna quickly look at this and then we can wrap it up or whatever. But I want to know if they bring in Doctor Doom and they have this epic, huge battle at the end. The one person that I want to take down, which has been done in the comics, Squirrel Girl.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl is OP for real.
Yeah, the one of the only Marvel heroes that has taken down Doctor Doom, and I'm like, oh, that was so fucking cool. She has to be in. I know they were thinking about doing a TV show, but she has to be in it. If not, I'll riot.
I don't know much about her, but doesn't she have like cosmic powers or something?
I have no idea. I haven't really.
She has the power to control squirrels.
Yeah,
she controls squirrels.
Yeah, she beat Thanos at one point too.
Yeah.
Oh no,
she's got a track record on her, man.
Yeah, but the problem is they're gonna recast her. They're gonna change everything about her because she's a redhead, and Hollywood does not like redheads for some strange, bizarre reason. I don't know. I have no idea. Every single redhead they've changed. They have. Hang on a sec. Redhead.
Not Jean Grey.
I think maybe she's the only one.
Where's the logic on that?
I mean, we can technically count the Little Mermaid.
No,
still need to see that.
Because her hair was spray painted on, if I remember correctly.
It was still red though.
To a point.
Yeah, they.
Who the hell gonna play Squirrel Girl? I'm sitting up here googling Squirrel Girl. Amy Schumer.
Fuck no. Fuck.
Nah, I want somebody to play the buff version of Squirrel Girl.
Melissa McCarthy gonna play Squirrel Girl.
I will quit the MCU and I will
Meryl Streep.
Millions of videos on how much I hate her so much and how she ruined fucking a lot of stuff because I have to be quirky and funny. No, get the fuck out.
They don't think she ruined Ghostbusters too, right?
Ghostbusters 2016, yeah.
She fucking ruins everything. Fucking hate it.
I heard she was decent as Ursula.
Don't give a shit.
That's the only thing I heard. I heard she was good as. Other than that, she sucks.
Oh yeah, sorry, one film out of her entire career. Oh wow, okay, cool. One out of a million, great. I fucking hate her. She's probably a really nice person as well. Like, I could probably turn around to someone and be like, I fucking hate you. And she's like, here's some cookies. I'm like, God damn it, you're so nice. And then we become best friends. So my same thing is like with the actor who plays Ron Weasley. I fucking hate him. I fucking hate Ron Weasley so much. I fucking hate.
The movies did that character dirty, man.
I hate him. I hate what's his name?
Robert Patterson or not?
No, it's not Robert Patterson. He's okay.
It's Rupert something.
Grinch. Grint. I hate him. I fucking hate him so much. Sorry.
Mark, I think we're gonna have to go on another stream where you just rant about how much you hate certain actors.
I hate I don't hate that many actors. I only hate certain things. And Rupert Grint, whatever his name is that? Oh, blimey, Harry! Oh, I don't expect Dumbledore to hang about. How the fuck do you why don't you fuck the shut up, Ron? Like, I've just come in and say, I don't know anything about the wizarding world, and that's the first thing you say. Have some fucking respect. I'm the fucking Harry Potter bitch. Oh, I fucking hate him so much.
Oh no.
Who do you hate more, Ron or Harry?
Oh, I like Harry. I think it's fine, and I like
the guy who beats Voldemort with like fucking cheat codes. That's your hero.
Yeah. What did Ron do? Ron fucking got nothing. Like
Hermione's the only member of that team with value.
Yeah, but the fact
he stole
is,
his girl. That's it.
One thing that annoys me later on in those films is he turns around and both Harry and Hermione say, we have no interest in each other. We are just friends. We are, that is it. Nothing's going to happen. And they say it probably multiple times. But then, like, Ron looks into that fucking cauldron where you have CGI Mac out session of Harry and Hermione just getting it on for no reason. And he's like, I hate you all. It's like
the Horcrux was trying to piss him off.
Yeah. And it's great because he then goes on this fucking mental rage type thing. But I'm just like, dude, nothing's going on. Like, I'd be more kind of worried that you're trying to get with my sister, but all right, you're trying to get with Hermione. Oh no. But just fucking I hate him. I hate him.
Those dark magic lockets mess with your mind, bro. Yeah. Yo, speaking of shit that messes with your mind, what'd you guys think of Panderverse?
Fucking loved it. 100% was bang
that
on the
shit
money.
Was hilarious, man.
I have not seen it, but the clip I did see was
South Park be killing it for real.
I thought it was pretty good. They're better off with their 23-minute format because then you just have so many jokes that overstay their welcome.
I think the only thing that a few people have said about it is that they didn't go too hard. They should have gone harder on Kevin Feige as well as Bob Iger, and they just basically went after one person, which is Kathleen Kennedy. But apparently she is not happy about it whatsoever.
She's trying to sue.
She can't retaliate though. Oh, she is?
I mean,
she's trying.
I mean,
on what grounds?
Bro, South Park been coming at Disney since the whole Mickey Mouse debacle shit. Right?
Don't fucking talk to me like that.
How dare you take the mouse? I'm not gonna like it there.
You might mean what's that clown, yo? That It clown, ain't it?
Who? So this is one thing I'll bring up because I'm trying to find it.
Mickey Mouse is way worse.
Mickey Mouse has that It clown voice. Come on, come here, closer.
Right, I need to know what her name is.
Every time I hear that voice, I think about the It clown.
You mean Pennywise? Man,
I cannot watch it.
Yeah, man. You hear that voice, you think about Mickey Mouse when you hear him talk. You're like, damn, this nigga sound like Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Do you know what? Apparently, how Disney get you back and stuff like that on how like if they want to get revenge or something.
they buy
if Kathleen,
your company.
No, like if I'm going to try and find it, but if Kathleen Kennedy doesn't like you, she okay, so this is what Gina Carano said, because apparently, like, I don't know what she did to piss the internet off. It's been a long time, but this is what they say. This is what she tweeted out. This is what Kathleen Kennedy does. So this is the part where Kathleen Kennedy demands any YouTubers get censored off of YouTube for sharing and laughing at this hilarious episode. She'll have YouTube disable the thumbs down option because of the ratio that she'll receive. And then she'll have her publicists, ghouls, make sure that Variety and Hollywood Reporter run hit pieces about South Park creators and their families, smearing their names through every useful idiot she has under her thumb, who would sell their soul to work for Lucasfilms. She'll activate her online mob to repeat that South Park creators are racist, bigot, transphobes, and demand that South Park's creators publicly apologize by using words she's approved of. And finally, she'll demand that they subject themselves to a re-education course of 45 people in the LGBTQ community Zoom call to sit there and listen of how badly they got her feelings hurt over a little boop of South Park episode. But maybe, the jig is up.
A re-education course, like a camp?
Yeah. So what effectively it will be like, you join the Zoom call for an hour, and then it's like
make her gay.
Yeah, and
here's the funny thing.
Yeah, but it will go into the pact of like, you hurt my feelings because in this episode that you turned around and said that British people have really bad teeth. I found that really offensive, and I found that really hurting me, even though sometimes it's very fucking true.
Wait a minute, pause. Every time I see a British person, your teeth are fucked up.
Not mine, bitch.
Not yours. No, not
Well, yeah, no, it's true.
Mine.
Right. I am going to send you in the chat as you continue talking, and I will show you how fucked up, and it's one of my biggest things that really put me off anybody. Like, it's one of my all-time pet peeves. But carry on what you were saying.
So here's the funny thing about this. You can go and try to do that all you want, Kathleen. You can try. But Matt Parker and Trey Stone have represented the LGBTQ community in numerous episodes, made fun of them, and not given a damn. We got Butters, who was constantly gender swapping. We got Cartman, who grew boobs for 2 episodes. We got Mr. Slave and Garrison, who Mr. Garrison has transitioned into a woman and transitioned back somehow.
When did Butters do a gender swap?
He's always gender swapping.
I gotta look this up.
I think it's some of the earlier episodes, but there was an entire episode of all of his personalities, all of his games that he's played. Oh dear God.
So,
Margarine, that's right.
What the fuck is this right now?
There was an episode where he faked his death, dressed up as a girl, and infiltrated a slumber party. He did do that.
Not the last lady, looking like the lady from y'all seen the Poltergeist, the very first one? Is she on
Oh Lord.
This house is clean.
Not her. Not her.
But
what am I looking at?
You want to go after a transphobic thing?
What?
You are pathetic, Kathleen. You are pathetic.
Look, in the words of the Grinch, oh, boo!
So wait, is she like already doing this right now? Is she already making those accusations?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the people who make those accusations probably believe that, but like, you're really overestimating the number of actual bigots in your audience and underestimating the number of people who just want good writing that you have not been giving.
Matt Parker
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Matt and Trey are the most hilarious people because they will put out the most stupidest crap and make fun of every. We got 2 episodes about Mormons, and I'm Mormon. I watched those episodes and I laughed at it. I showed it to some of my church back in
The
Wyoming.
Book of Mormon was one of their best episodes.
It's hilarious.
Dum 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 dum.
Joseph Smith was a prophet. Dum 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 dum.
See, I think that's the problem. Like, you couldn't get the creators of South Park anything because they poke fun at every single side.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. So even if they turn around and went, "Oh, you're this," be like, "Well, hang on a minute. 5 months ago, you were all liking us for shitting on this person. So what's changed in that small like space?" And I feel like, and even if like Catherine Kennedy turned around and was like, "Right, we're gonna make sure that we like get you back," they're just gonna go fuck off. Like, it's not gonna work. Because like everyone will forget about it, and then when South Park does like a bigger version of it later on, and they poke fun at someone else, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I love it! It's amazing."
Yeah, like it. They made fun of black people. Tolkien.
Or Tolkien as he is now. That did you guys see the episode where they
were supposed to play the bass?
They had an episode where it turns out Tolkien's name the whole time was Tolkien, like J.R.R. Tolkien, and Stan was the only one who didn't get that, and everyone else is accusing him of being a racist because of it.
And then of course we got Randy Marsh going on freaking Wheel of Fortune. People that annoy you.
Oh god, that episode, Jesus.
I think I know it, but I don't think I should say it. And that's the hilarity of that.
No, I don't know. I don't know if we had the capabilities to bleep that word.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because I am white. But yeah. But that's the thing. I respect. I've worked with blacks. Oh god, I love working with black people sometimes.
What? I was thinking of like
some of the craziness we have come across. Just my manager's a hoot.
Oh god, just the way he said it. Jesus. I even trying to get into the way he said it.
Anyways,
bro. But like
Go ahead, Kathleen. Try to break Matt Parker and Trace down. Yeah, you'll lose.
She can't retaliate. She can't retaliate, and I think she knows it. Disney can't retaliate against that. I do think it was kind of interesting. Like they have, we've all seen it, right?
I still gotta watch it, but I've seen clips. So yeah.
I
just like big boobs. What?
Maybe the bit with oh man, because I'm thinking about the scene in City Walk. You know the one I'm talking about. Oh man, should we wait till we're all caught up on that? Just make that a topic for another week. What do you guys think?
City Walk.
Yeah, make it for another week because damn, this is a long episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of buck teeth in the chat. I wish you guys could see this.
So I'm going to give you context on that before we wrap this up. So there used to be a show in the UK called the Jeremy Kyle Show. So any UK listeners will know of this. And it was basically like, in a way, Jerry Springer and stuff like that when that used to be on. And it would be to the point where every single person that would come on would have the most horrible teeth in the entire world. And it would be like slightly problems. Like the one I put in here is like, if the DNA proves you're my brother, you'll never be part of my family. Or it will be absolutely like horrible. What else? Today I'll prove my daughter's been cheating on her fiance. And like you'd have all these people like screaming, going like, "Fuck you," and all that. And it got so bad that their teeth were horrible. Like you'd have them rotting, missing teeth, everything. And when you watch it, you're like, you just go, I can't look away. I can't look away. But then it'll be like these people will be like, they'll say something, and then suddenly like this hot woman or hot guy will just come out of nowhere. I'll be like, "Yeah, it's my partner." I'm like, "The fuck? How did you? What?" Like
how?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's to the point where like I don't know if they vetted like people to come on like this, but like they used to have like this whole like if I was on TV and my teeth were like that, I'd be like, I'm going to the fucking dentist and I'm going to pay for proper teeth. And I will take a loan, I will scrounge money, but yeah, like, fucking horrible. Whoa.
Maybe they got paid for this, and I'm looking at it. There ain't no way in hell somebody ain't telling them, yo, your teeth fucked.
They wouldn't say anything, like, literally,
Mark
because
is fucking pissed. This pisses you off.
it fucking freaks me out. Like,
It's like he was chewing rocks.
I'm just
Very
wondering where they
last
got my middle school photos, bro.
No.
Oh my god.
yeah, it's that. So it gets so bad because I have a thing about like teeth and stuff like that. Like, yeah. So when I used to work for a company, we'd have this one woman kind of like come in out of nowhere, and she'd screech, and she'd have missing teeth, rotting teeth, and I literally was like, I can't even do it. I had to walk away because it was that bad for me. Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. The when you say all UK people have it, not every single one, just people who don't brush or floss or actually drink water.
I can just imagine the
that's
smell.
terrible.
Yeah, like I can imagine that as well. Like a little bit of floss where they just get rid of it, but I bet they'd be like, oh my god, it's so smelly. I'm gonna share with you guys in the chat. Like what this is, if this is a thing, if they've got any episodes, and you can see what the Jeremy Kyle show is. I apologize if you get hooked on it. No, you guys had it over in America. They actually had the Jeremy Kyle show in America, but it failed because it wasn't.
No one wants to look at that.
No, you had American guys
It
instead.
sounds like Maury to me.
Yeah, it's literally that sort of show. Like, oh, like I don't, I've been sleeping with my blah blah blah, and like I don't know if that's my child or not. And then that would literally be the thing. And then it'd be like, I stole money from such and such, and now I'm being caught, or I did this, or I did that. It was so entertaining, but it got cancelled and shut down because some person actually took their life because they went on the show. What happened? Like, yeah, I think they went on the show, and it was that they said like through the lie detector test that he had done something, and it was proven that he hadn't, and it ruined his life. So he took his life. And then they looked into the investigation of the Jeremy Kyle show, and they found out loads of like shit that shouldn't have been going down, and it got cancelled. But the presenter's still fucking doing shit, so he's still like presenting. Fuck, there's not actually much on YouTube about it. Yeah, there's not much. I can't actually share it to you. Oh, actually, maybe I can type show.
A dark turn.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's the fucking Jeremy Kyle show. It was not the nicest show in the world. But yeah, that's so yeah. So when you see that clip in The Simpsons when Lisa needs braces, and it's like, you don't want to turn out like the British person. Yeah, majority you can say, yeah, that's freaking true. You've seen photos.
Oh no, but we do have something super serious to talk about before we go.
Is it Jeremy Kyle?
What did we find?
Coolio.